What up, family? This your boy DFW 300 Kane coming at you with another video. So I know what y'all wondering. Why do I have tape all over my car? Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the good, the bad of having a clear hood. First of all, let me start with the good. The biggest factor in the good is the guy who makes these hoods is awesome. This guy is, when I say awesome, now I know y'all know how the car world is now. A lot of people do get mods, paint jobs, interior, stereo, whatever the case may be. It's not the same as it used to be back in the day when people cared and took pride in their work. But this guy takes a lot of pride in his work and treats his customers with the utmost respect. The first time I met this guy, you know, he amazed me right off the bat. His customer service is above and beyond. So y'all want to go check him out on Pop Your Hood on Instagram, and if you let him know the guy with the Dirty Diana 300 sent you. And I also first want to do a shout out to Mopar Cutie in Dallas with the Charger. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have met this guy, and she is an awesome person just as well as he is. She is good people. I mean that, you know. But, you know, shout out to Mopar Cutie and Pop Your Hood. And they're both on Instagram if you want to go check them out. She has an awesome Charger. She got hers done first. I got mine done after her. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have this. So she's the first Charger in the DFW to do it, and I'm the first 300 to do it. I think she's the first Charger to do it. I think she's a one of one period for Chargers. Got another guy that got his done, the Hulk. I think he's in Midland. He has a Challenger, and I was actually going to get to meet him the day of this video, but under some not so good circumstances that I will tell you later in this video of the bad. But again, shout out to Mopar Cutie, and a big shout out to Pop Your Hood. Again, go follow him on Instagram, follow them both. Go check him out on Instagram, talk to him, hit him up. And he doesn't take all day he don't take weeks to respond. He may or may not respond that same day, but within a 24-hour period, in most cases, he responds. Awesome guy, awesome guy. So those are the goods in this. Now, the other good is this hood catches attention like no other. I think out of anything I've ever done to this car so far, this hood has caught the most attention. Even though still to this day, not many people have seen this hood in person. But the couple of times that I have brought it out, I've actually brought it out on 2 different occasions. I only did 1 car show so far with this hood, and then I took it out to a meet, which I'll probably go to another meet tomorrow in Oak Cliff. But those are the awesome positives on this. Matter of fact, let me light it up for y'all. Trust me, we're gonna get to why this tape is on here. There we go. Y'all see I got my lights under there. Yes, my different colors and all that good stuff. See, it's awesome how a clear hood gets attention. I can imagine what Mopar Cutie goes through because she's been out more than me. But me and her gonna take some pictures and videos together soon. That's my girl there. But yeah, guys, these are the positives when having these hoods. The awesome attention it gets. But there's also some sides to having these hoods. These hoods are strictly for show. They're not good for daily driving. They're not good for everyday use. They're not good for being on the road for long distances. This is why the tape is on here, because these, especially on these first gen 300s, and by the way, if I didn't say it, I'm the first gen period to ever do it. So I'm a one of one first gen Chrysler 300. There's also a second gen Chrysler 300 that got his actually done first. So I'm not the first 300 period, but I'm the first one of one of first gen, first in Texas to do it. So I'm happy for that. But the downsides to it, like I said, it's not something for daily use. This is strictly car show. This is strictly a car show mod. Prime example, the reason that this tape is on here this time, I was on my way to Odessa this morning to go to a car show. I got 3 hours in and turned around. I had this tape on here, so guys, this is the downside to having a clear hood. So I suggest you have a trailer or you make sure you put, well, the biggest thing, you make sure you put tape on it. This is why the blue tape is on here. So these are the downfalls to having clear hoods. So like I was saying, I was on my way to Odessa this morning to go to a car show. I got 3 hours in the trip. I was 2 hours from Odessa. I turned around because it was so windy going to Odessa. I had to retape this car 3 times. I mean, I guess the wind was blowing toward me. But I'm like, no, I can't take that chance on anything happening to this hood. Because guys, what y'all don't know, and there's not many people know this, but Popular Hood, Mopar Cutie, and a handful of other people. This is actually my second hood. Because the first one I broke. The first one I broke the first go around. When nobody had seen it. I posted all these videos, getting ready for a car show. The night before the car show, the hood flew off. But it was a trial and error. So I had to wait another month to get another one made. But that's why I say Popular Hood, he's awesome. He's definitely awesome. Yeah, I had to pay more money to get another one made, but it was worth it because it was a trial and error. One of the downfalls to having a first gen 300, for all you people who know and all you people who don't know. If you know 90% cars, the bumper goes around the headlights, on top of the headlight. But on the first gen 300s, the bumper comes up under here and goes around. So in here, there's a lot of wind that catches. And let's see here. Take this tape off. So these bumpers on these first gens, I mean the hood on these first gens actually hang over the headlight. So what happens is that wind catches up under there and it brings this hood up. And that's what happened before. I mean, I was going 20, no more than 30 miles an hour when this happened. So that hood, that air catches up under there, blows the hood up. So most cars, even Mopar Cutie's Charger, her bumper goes on top of her headlight. But still, she still has the same issue, just not as much as mine. So, guys, I do recommend getting a clear hood, but just understand, there's do's and don'ts, there's good and bad in having a clear hood. I love it. I really love it. I think this is the best mod I've ever done in my life. I had a friend of mine call me, longtime friend of mine. He always supports me with my car stuff. He don't come to many shows because, I mean, he's not a car person, even though he's a car salesman. He actually came out to one of my shows a few years ago when I had my Gold 300. But he hit me up the other day and he's like, man, what you're doing is awesome. I've had a lot of people tell me that, and I appreciate it. I'm trying to grow up to be like Mopar Cutie. But anyway, so, and I appreciate that, but guys, you gotta understand, the biggest downfall is it's not a everyday used car. You can't do this every day. You can't, it's not to ride around. Now, just understand, you can, but there's consequences behind it. So, as long as you understand that, because one thing about this guy who does these hoods, though he's an awesome guy, he also lets you know that these are not daily drivers, they are show cars. So once you put this on, understand, it's gonna have to be a show car. Now, you can drive around daily if you want to, but you're gonna have to drive around with tape on it. So just remember that if you're gonna drive it around, you gotta put some painter's tape on there. Mopar Cutie suggested me stock up on it, so I went and bought a big five pack of clear tape. And because I was coming back from Odessa this morning, going to Odessa, I had two things of fucking painter's tape with me, and I've used a roll and a half just going to Odessa. So I had to stop 3 times because I was going into the wind and retape it. But on the way back home, coming back to Dallas, I just turned around because it wasn't worth me breaking another hood. No car show is worth me losing money like this. I had to regroup, and the next time I go to an out-of-town show, I'm gonna have my truck fixed. So I do have a truck that I can use to tow this with. I gotta get my truck fixed. Actually, I'm gonna put it in the shop on Monday, because this video was made on Saturday, the day of the Odessa car show. But I gotta get my truck fixed. I can't risk tearing this up. But anyway, On the way back from Odessa, coming back home to Dallas, I didn't have to retape it. I stopped 2 to 3 times to check it, but it was still intact because I was going with the wind. But when I was going toward the wind, that wasn't a good look. So guys, I do recommend getting a clear hood, but let me tell you about Popular Hood. He's a very busy person, and you have to be on a waiting list. Especially recently, he's been busy, and he's gonna stay busy because he's an awesome guy. He's a real professionalism guy. He's all about. He's anal too, so that's the great thing about him. He's very anal, and it has to be done right, and he wants to do it right, and he's not going to steer you wrong. So just understand, you gotta be patient, because, like I said, I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you a little story about this guy in the very beginning, before I got this hood. I hit him up and talked to him. He gave me the price on getting this hood done. So he told me to hit him up later. He was busy then, to hit him up later. So when I hit him up back in March, I hit him up and I said, hey, when's a good time for us to get together to get started on my hood? He told me, hey, I'm booked. I ain't gonna be able to start it this time. So what I did, I told him, I said, well, you told me to call you at this time, and so now I'm calling you at this time. So he went back and looked at our messages that we had back and forth, and he honored that. Guys, you can't get nobody no better than that. That's why I say this guy is an awesome guy, because he stood by what he said. He went back and looked at our message, and he's like, yeah, I did say that. So we got the deal done. Now he's in Austin, Texas. He has people, well, he's in outside of Austin. So I just say Austin because the suburbs of Austin. Now, there's different options. He can make your hood, send it to you. Just understand, the hood prices are different because it depends on what he has to do and the situation. So my price may not be your price. Your price may be more. My price may be less. I don't think my price was too bad, because I think my price was one of the lower end prices, because I actually took my hood to him. I actually let him keep my hood because I actually have 2 of these cars. So it worked out good for me. That's not everybody's story. Some people are out of state, so they gotta pay for freight and all those things. But guys, I do recommend, if you want a clear hood, I recommend you get it. Just understand, once you put it on, it's not a daily driver anymore. It's considered a show car, because this is a show car piece. But I do suggest to get one. So just understand, you're going to have to be patient, understanding, and get on the waiting list. But this guy is awesome. I recommend, 100% recommend, if this is something that you want, I suggest you do it. Because this is definitely a game changer. It's definitely a game changer. Because that damn Mopar Cutie's investment probably done went up 10 centimeters. Y'all, I'm just being funny, because I know she gonna look at this. That's my girl. But y'all need to go check her out, because if you don't know her, you need to go check her out on, I think it's Mopar Cutie on Instagram. I think that's, yeah. But anyway, go check her out with her Dodge Charger 392. I always tell her, when I grow up, I'm gonna be like her. All right, guys, this is it. I don't want to bore y'all too much. I just want to let y'all know the ins and the outs of having a clear hood. I do recommend it. Just understand, when you're out traveling, rolling, you're going to have to put painter's tape on it. And I suggest if you get one, you invest in painter's tape. Even if you trailer it, I still suggest to put the painter's tape on there. I love it. So this is your boy, DFW300 Kane. Y'all need to go ahead, subscribe, share, like this video. Let me know what your comments are, because there's more to come. Like I've even said in the past, if you've been rocking with me the whole journey, it only gets better. I got things in the works. I actually got things that's already got to me this week. Well, actually yesterday, that I have custom made. I got some more stuff going out Monday to get made. Oh, this car gonna be a different thing. So the thing about it is, if I'm gonna represent Michael Jackson, so also if y'all want to go follow me, y'all go follow me on Instagram at Dirty Diana 300. Y'all see, I actually just got these new lettering, but they was yellow. And everything that used to be white is red. So I just put these on actually last night before the show. And this car show shit, it ain't no punk. Cause there's always trials and tribulations. Every time I get ready to go to a show, something happens. So what I'm gonna do this week is regroup, get my shit together. That's getting to fix my truck, getting these little bugs out, what's in these cars. So I know some of this stuff y'all have already seen on some of my videos, but here's some of the things that I've got done. But anyway, y'all see I even got a model car. I actually painted that myself to match my car. It's actually the paint code to my car. I did this myself. But anyway, y'all, this I recommend getting this hood. I really do. So again, this your boy, DFW 300 Kane, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. Y'all come on ride with me. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, cause it's only gonna get better. Oh, what I was gonna say a while ago, if I'm gonna represent and have this car to be Dirty Diana and represent Michael Jackson, I gotta come correct, cause y'all know Michael Jackson did not bullshit. So just be on the lookout for this car. It only gets greater later. Thank y'all for watching. I'll catch y'all on the next video.